is here already. So, ano natin, papusukin natin si Ma'am Jen. Ma'am Jen, good evening po.
Hello, sir. Makadungog ra ka, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Try natin, ma'am, itong webinar lang. Baka okay lang din.
Okay po.
Hindi po tayo naka-live sa Facebook ngayon. Ang private pa naman. Private live.
Okay. All right.
Wait lang, ma'am. I have to do something.
No problem, sir.
I think you can already show your, ano lang, ma'am, your screen po.
Okay. Hello, guys.
Okay. So, good evening po. Good evening, Sir Ma'am. And nandito na yung hinihintay natin. Nandito si Ma'am Jen. Ma'am Jen, sobrang dami yung nag-aabang sa'yo nito. I think kalahati ng review is ikaw na yung inaabangan. Mas excited pa yata sila na sa review natin for tonight. So, yan guys. Kasama natin si Ma'am Jen for this 2 days lecture po ng class ng Law hatid sa inyo. So, this is verbal reasoning. Ito yung sa first day natin. Tapos bukas ulit, Sir Ma'am, is ano naman tayo? General information with Ma'am Grace Soriano. So, this is free review for everyone. Kanina sa registration, meron tayong, check lang, 500 na nag-register and as of now, nasa ano pa tayo, 191. So, I think hindi na namin sila may hintay din since ano naman tayo, may recorded naman ito so they can watch the replay na lang. Alright, so if you have any questions, feel free po to ask sa comment section. Nababasa po yan ni Ma'am Jen. So without further ado, I give you Ma'am Jen po. Jen, ikaw na po bahala.
Thank you so much, Sir Jerome. All right, good evening, everyone. So tonight's topic will be verbal reasoning. This is sa class tanglaw na review. Oh my gosh, ang cute. Oh, okay, ngayon okay na. So, hello. Let me look up to my screen. Topic natin tonight will be verbal reasoning. These are very basic lang po na topic. So, we'll talk about um, reading comprehension, grammar, vocabulary, word analogy. So, all of those stuff na let's try to brush off your memory kung naalala nyo pa ba kung paano sagutan. So, there is a reason kung bakit review yung tawag dyan, okay? Supposedly, we already have prior knowledge about the subject. Tapos, yeah, let's just try to refresh it, okay? All right. So, let's start. By the way, I am Jenny Dapat. So I passed my board exam sa LET. I also have a master's degree sa education. I have a page. It's called Exams Jenny. You can look it up sa Facebook and YouTube and TikTok. So I provide free lecture as well if you know anyone, especially but yung uh, sessions ko kasi is for the LET usually. So if you know anyone na mag-take, yeah, you can pwede niyong i-share sa kanila if you want. So let's start. Please answer in the comments. First part is word analogy. Let's try himayin natin kung paano ba sagutan. Yung word analogy, first, it could be yung hinahanap nila are antonyms. Ano ba yung antonyms? These are opposite words, magkasalungat. So, for example, malaki, maliit, di ba? Matangkad, tall, short. So, those are antonyms, opposite word meaning. So, the first one, exciting is to boring as blank is to blank. Is it strange is to normal, wealthy is to rich, happy is to overjoyed, or sad is to dejected? Comment down your answers. Okay. Mm. So that's how you can see. Let me move my PowerPoint. Okay, para mas maano natin. Some are answering A, some are answering C. Again, yung hinahanap natin antonyms, magkasalungat. So yung exciting, yung antonym niya is boring, 'di ba? Now, ano naman yung mag-antonyms? Let's say, for letter D, sad and dejected, they both mean the same. So, hindi sila antonym, synonym sila. So, malungkot, no? Sinong malungkot today? If you say happy is to overjoyed, still synonym. So, siyahin, diba? Basically the same meaning. And wealthy is to rich, also the same meaning. So, synonym pa rin sila. We are left with strange is to normal. Strange is to normal. So, ito talaga yung antonym. Again, exciting is to boring, as strange is to normal. If you say strange, it could be synonymous to bizarre or unusual, 'di ba? So for example, may nakita kang tao na neon yung hair color, 'di ba? Or yung strange, kakaiba yung pananamit, maybe gusto nila mag-cosplay or something, compared sa normal lang. So normal lang is yung black, brown, so that's why they are opposite, okay? So with word analogy, tignan nyo lang yung root, kung ano ba yung binibigay sa question. Uh, that kind of relationship, yan yung hanapin mo. So dito, since yung relationship is mag-opposite yung exciting tsaka boring, so opposite din yung hanapin natin, okay? Or antonyms. Anyway, let's continue. Good job sa sumagot ng letter A. Synonyms, the same word meaning, the same word meaning. So magkapareho lang ng meaning. For example, funny is to hilarious. So if you say funny and hilarious, yeah, nakakatawa. So is this true? Is to blank. Is it oblique or vain, forthright or hackneyed? Comment down your answers. Ano ba yung mga sagot natin? All right. So, what about the others, ma'am? Paano po namin sasagutan if sobrang hirap naman ng ibang options? Don't worry, we will define them para maintindihan natin, okay? But anyway, good job. Most of you answer the correct answer. So if you say oblique, it means indirect or implied lang siya, 'di ba? So ano ba yung mga indirect way of saying things? For example, you want to compliment someone, 'di ba? But nahihiya ka. That's why we say it indirectly. If you say urbane, that's elegant. If you say forthright kasi, it's true or frank. Okay, I changed it here pala. It's true, frank, or straightforward. Okay, that's forthright. Again, something or someone is being true, frank, straightforward, or forthright. Okay. If you say hackney, that is overused. So if we see the root here, same meaning lang, yung funny tsaka hilarious. So we will look for the same meaning then sa options. All right. So again, sorry about that one. Na typo lang yan. Next, word analogy can also be descriptive. Now let's try. Caterpillar is the blank as eagle is the blank. Is it insect, big, crawling, soaring, blue, a bird, letter D, butterfly, beautiful? Comment down your answers. Okay, what about the others? Okay, all right. So correct answer is, oh, what about some are answering A. So we are describing something. We are describing something. Dapat yung mga kasalungat din nila or yung mga ano din nila is the same level then, okay? So for example, if yung caterpillar it's described with its color, dapat yung eagle it's also described with its color. If it's described with an adjective such as its beauty, for example, same din sila, okay? Again, they should be at similar level. So here, the only one that makes sense is their movement. Diba? Paano sila gumalaw? So, caterpillar is to crawling as eagle is to soaring. Okay? So, the answer is letter B. Caterpillar is to crawling as eagle is to soaring. So, here, insect, tsaka yung isa big. Diba? So, if we will describe the size of the eagle, dapat size din yung dinidescribe ng caterpillar. Mhm. So kapag sinabi dito caterpillar, insect, eagle, animal, or a bird, siguro pwede, 'di ba? But yung pinaka-accurate is letter B. All right, next. Still descriptive, comedian is to blank as reporter is to blank. So ano ba yung ginagawa kaya nila or the way they report? So something that describes them. Is it comedy, report, show, newsroom, honest, frank, or funny is to serious? Comment down your answers. Ang ganda ng boss. Thank you so much. If you speak a different language, itry nyo mag-English or mag-Tagalog kayo, mamamoderate din yung boses nyo. So I speak or I sound very differently in Bisaya. That's why it's normal. All right, so correct answer is that's letter D. So if you say comedian, they deliver comedy, just like Jokoy or Matt Rife, diba? But reporter, of course, they are serious, no? Kasi, they are delivering the news. So letter A, they don't really describe it. Um, yeah, they're just, well, letter A is okay, but mas descriptive yung letter D, diba? So letter B, show, newsroom. It's also okay, yung location. Letter C, a comedian is honest, tapos frank naman yung reporter, synonym lang sila, but it does not really coincide. So yung letter D, okay? Comedian is funny, reporter is serious. Okay, delta. Sabi ni Sir Jeric. Sige, gaganyanin ko na. Next, a word analogy could be as well, tool is to the function, kung anong function ng isang bagay. So, ano yung purpose ng isang object? Diba? So, sobrang daming klaseng word analogy and what they will give to you in the exam are just random things. That's why let's try. So, blank is to cut as blank is to measure. Is it knife, pencil, scissors, ruler, knife, ruler, or scissors, pencil? Comment down your answers. Okay, so some are answering B and C. Bravo. Okay, so actually that's correct. It's actually bravo. Sa mga sumagot ng letter C, knife is actually for slicing. Okay? Knife is for slicing. So for cutting, we use scissors. Okay? We use scissors. So scissors is to cut as a ruler is to measure. So dito pwede nating i-apply yung ano yun, eliminate, 'di ba? Since measure yung hinahanap natin, of course we will remove pencil, letters A and D, 'di ba? Kasi a pencil, it does not really measure. Yung pinaka nagme-measure is the ruler amongst the options. So, we're left with the scissors and the knife. Yeah, but knife is for slicing, okay? Scissors is for cutting. So, tool is to function. That's it. Just identify lang talaga kung ano yung with exams, yung makakatulong talaga sa is your, analysis skill kung paano mo atakihan yung question. All right. Dito naman is yung user. Hala, manggagamit. Tool is to, sino ang gumagamit ng tool? So the user of an object. So if you say surgeon, they use the scalpel. What about the judge? Is it a wrench, gavel, hammer, or a microscope? Comment down your answers. Okay, ano ba yung judge? Yung mga judgmental? Ha ha ha. Sige, try harder, ma'am. Okay, some are answering A, B, C, and D. What about the others? Okay, so correct answer is if you say hammer, that's for the carpenter. Okay, hindi yung carpenter na band, carpenter na ano, yeah. So for the judge, they use the gavel, okay? Yung parang, okay, you are guilty. Tang! So that's gavel, okay? Mukha lang siyang hammer if, we don't have a better term, but at least we are aware na gavel yung tawag dyan, okay? Not hammer. Again, yung hammer is for the carpenter. Yung wrench is yung pang tanggal ng screw, something. I don't know who uses it. Is it pwede ba na mechanic? What are your ideas? I think okay naman na mechanic yung user. Of course, for the microscope, that's for the scientist, diba? Or researcher. Same nga, scientist. That's why. All right. So again, surgeon is to scalpel and judge is to gavel. So correct answer is letter B. Next, cause and effect. So one word is the result of the other. For example, fatigue is to yawning, as blank is to blank. So is it letter A, tired is to happy, busy is to working, hungry is to famished, or itchy is to scratching? Comment down your answers. Yung iba galit talaga pag sumagot, no? Si Rizel. Ang daming ano. ah, okay. 'Pag masira ang sasakyan mo ma'am, puwede ako maging mechanic. Ang ganda sana nun kaya wala akong sasakyan. Uh-huh. But thank you so much sa offer. Okay, so correct answer is dito, yung cause, bakit ka ba nagyo-yawn? Yawn is yung ano ba yun ng Tagalog? Basta yon, yon na yon. Yawning ba? Alam ko yan. This is not the first time that, I talked about this one. Kaya lang nakakalimutan ko. So if you have fatigue, if you say fatigue, it's when you are tired but 10 times yung pagod mo. So it's either you're overworked or may sakit ka that will cause you to have a fatigue, diba? So people with fatigue, they are always, always tired and sleepy. Yes, hiccup. Thank you so much. So yung cause ng hiccup is yung fatigue. Now, what about the other options? So, kapag yung cause ba yung happiness is dahil sa pagod ka, it's okay if you did something great, tapos napagod ka, at the end of the day, you feel happy, di ba? Okay lang siya, mga 50%. So, yung cause ng pagwo-work mo is that you are busy? It's not really, diba? It should be the other way around. So remember, we have a pattern na need nating sundin. Okay? So you are yawning because of your fatigue. We'll start with the second word. So dito, working is too busy? Hindi naman, siguro. It should be baliktad sana. Next, famished and hungry, they are synonymous. Okay? So it means gutom ka. So synonyms. Now, why do you scratch something? Because it's itchy. So our correct answer is letter D. The cause of your scratching is because it's itchy. Okay? So itchy siya, that's why scratch mo, okay? Same sa you have a fatigue, that's why like, yeah, you are yawning. So letter D. Again, pay attention lang sa relationship ng given. Mabuti pa yung question, may relationship. Yung ibang nakikinig dito, ewan ko na lang. Sige, good luck sa inyong buhay. Next is item is the category. One little thing belongs to a large group. Okay, or an item and the category kung saan ito nabibilang. Okay? So wolf is to blank as fish is to school. Nag-aaral ng fish. So if you see a group of fish, to those who don't know, tawag dyan is school. Okay, school of fish. Now, what about the wolf? Do we call it a group, a band, a colony, or a pack? Comment down your answers. May abstract reasoning po ba tayo? No, actually. I nakadiscuss ako ng abstract reasoning before, but I believe there are there are other lecturers who can discuss it better than I do. So yung forte ko lang talaga is with the verbal reasoning since major in English ako. But other than, abstract reasoning has more to do with logic kasi. Okay naman, logical naman akong tao. But in terms of explaining it in a way na maiintindihan nyo, I believe other lecturer can do it better. Okay? So that's why. All right. So anyway, correct answer natin is if you say, hindi ako sure kung what kind of animals ang tatawaging group or band. Colony, that's probably for ants, diba? Colony of ants. And of course, for the wolves, these are the pack of wolves. So kapag marami na sila, yung wolves, we call them the pack of wolves, okay? So kaya nga yung quote sa Games of Thrones, a lone wolf dies, but a pack survives. So pack of wolves, school of fish, okay? So ito yung item and the category or the group that they belong to. All right? So correct answer is letter D. Next, symbols naman. So uh, this could be asking for representations or meanings. Now, for example, dollar is to money as blank is to light bulb. If every time you see a light bulb in a picture or in a video, ano ba yung message na sinesend niya? Is it electricity, light, imagination, or idea? Comment down your answers. Crim para sa education, lalo na English major. Ha 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 ha. You're also when ba kayo nag-graduate ng criminology? Oh, really? Okay, congratulations in advance. Sometimes at work, I have a lot of friends na, yeah, criminology yung partner nila. Good for you. Kung naghahanap kayo, I have a whole batch of reviewees na education. Sobrang dami nun. All right. So anyway, correct answer is that's okay. So it's actually with the idea. Yeah. 'Di ba? So again, um if we're talking about symbols or representation, you shouldn't look for the literal. Okay? So dollar is the money as ting. 'Di ba? Yung mga ting tapos lumalabas yung light bulb. It means you have an idea. Ano bang other examples? Yung quote na the pen is mightier than a sword. Yung pen, it stands for knowledge. So pen is mightier than a sword. Mas useful pa daw yung pen kesa sa sword. Yung pen there, it stands for the knowledge, while the sword symbolizes the ability or the skill. So yan yung symbols, okay? You don't look for anything literal or yung given na kung anong nandyan yun na yun, di ba? So you can try to analyze it further, okay? All right, so that's it. Next, part of a whole. It's a portion of something. So a small part, it belongs to a bigger whole. Is it, for example, engine is to car as blank is to computer. Is it CPU, electricity, internet, or wires? Comment down your answers. Ikaw ang ilaw ko, ma'am. Ay, puro batas yung na-memorize nyo. PNP exam, uh, is this NAPOLCOM or sa RCRIM ninyo? I think for RCRIM, it's very difficult. Yeah. Kasi my school, meron ding CRIM na course and a lot of the examinees actually struggle. And I learned na 3 days pala yun, di ba? But I also have lots of friends na pumasa naman sa NAPOLCOM. So that's why puro batas daw yung na-memorize nila. Okay, that's correct. So, again, we are looking at the first pair. Engine is to car. So, para siyang heart ng car, diba? Like, it does not start without the engine. So, ano naman sa computer? Oh, kasi actually, yung wire, yung internet, yung electricity, they are part of the computer, di ba? But we have to find something na ka-match ng engine, which is the CPU, okay? Or yeah, the central processing unit. So if we're looking, if engine is the heart of the car, CPU is the heart of the computer as well. Okay, so that's letter A. Next, let's try to have a drill. Mouth is to human as blank is to bird. Is it claw, talon, wings, or beak? Comment down your answers. Ah, NAPOLCOM pala yung exam nyo. Okay. All right. So thank you so much. Ang hirap naman ito, mga puro theory at batas. Oh, so makukutaw pala yung analysis skill nyo, no? Yeah, I have lots of classmates actually na nag-take sila ng NAPOLCOM at pumasa. Oh, let's try that, Char. Sa verbal reasoning lang ako okay, but for the others, yeah, mahihirapan tayo. Okay, so dito, it's obviously part of a whole, 'di ba? Um, mouth is the human, uh-huh, as blank is the bird. So yung mouth ginagamit natin pangkain. Hindi ko sure kung ano ginagamit yung pangkain, basta ako yung bibig ko yung ginagamit ko pangkain. Paano naman sa mga ibon? Okay, so the birds use their beak for eating, okay? Beak. So beak ang tawag diyan, yung ano nila, yung parang bibig nila na, sharp. I remember if you say claws, that's the claws. If you say talons, it means you jump. I'm just kidding. So if kung sa ating tao is feet or toes, for example, sa bird naman, it's called talons. Okay, talons. So I've actually learned this one the hard way kasi I didn't know it before, and then I was having a discussion and then sabi ko, okay, so these are the toes of the bird. And then the student told me, Ma, those are not toes, those are talons. Ah, talons pala. Okay, so it's yung parang claws ng bird. So talons yan, okay? Yung alam kong talons, yung talon lang eh. But anyway, mouth is to human as beak is to bird. Next, flower is the tulip as blank is to Nile. Is it ocean, lake, river, or glacier? Comment down your answers. Ilang oras po to, ma'am? Pinapaalis niyo na ba ako? Kakasimula ko pa lang. Okay. So if you can see, this will be quick kasi basic lang naman. I'll discuss. Ito yung first part, word analogy, merong reading comprehension, sentence arrangement, sentence error, grammar, and vocabulary. But hindi naman like sobrang haba. Yeah, of course, gusto ko rin makapagpahinga kayo. All right. The correct answer is river. This is item to category, 'di ba? So yung or category to, yeah, or general to specific na lang. General to specific. So general is yung flower, and then yung kind of flower, that is the tulip, 'di ba? Or a rose or a daisy, it's up to you. Now, general term is the river, the kind or the specific river is the Nile River. Okay? So flower is the tulip as river is to Nile. Next, blank is to dizzy as jump is to blank. Again, blank is to dizzy as jump is to blank. Is it sprint, fall, spin, elevate, turn around, fall, or fall, sprint? This is, I think, cause and effect. Oh, let's try. So, nandito yung cause sa naunang blank. And then yung effect naman is yung susunod na word. Alin kaya dito? Any tips po ma'am para matuto kami ng mga words na di pa namin na-discover? Kadalasan po kasi yung mga rare words ang binibigay sa exam. Mhm. Not, I will not really advise you na, oy, i-try niyong magbasa, i-try niyong magganto kasi, reading is not for everyone. I will not also suggest you na, "Uy, manood ka ng ganito or ganyan," 'di ba? Depende lang kung gusto mo. Kung gusto mo magbasa, you can. If you want to watch shows or listen to podcasts, you can as well. Pero yung and it's not a guarantee as well. Na just because nabasa mo yung word na yon, so for example, discombobulate. Oh, wow. Or high-falutin, 'di ba? Just because nabasa mo yan, paglabas sa exam, it's not a guarantee na alam mo pa rin yung meaning, 'di ba? However, I will give you tips. If there is a word you encounter sa exam na rare at talagang hindi mo alam, first thing you do is you have context clues. Okay, so you look for context clues in the sentence. Maybe the sentence will give the meaning kung ano ma yung word na yon. You also have to deal with the options. So for example, kung hindi mo talaga maintindihan kung ano yung sa sentence, you look for the options. Pwede mong tingnan kung alin ba dito yung naiiba. You eliminate them, odd one out. So if all of the options magkapareha tapos may isa na naiiba, malaki yung chance na yan yung correct answer. So you can pick that as well. Or you can skip it. I mean, I have never taken an NAPOLCOM exam, and I think it's of the same format. You can skip it for pwede mong sagutan later, 'di ba? Baka nasa ibang items binigay yung meaning. So you can delay it muna kung talagang hindi mo alam. Okay? So context clues and the options. Most of the time, they will give you the answer. Um, how to encounter new words? Of course, I would recommend reading or watching whatever, but it's not for everyone kasi. So, yeah. What works for me, maybe it doesn't work for all of us. So, yeah, that's something that should be considered. All right. So, by the way, a lot are answering Charlie or letter C. So, if you turn around, okay, subukan ko nga. I will turn around. Will I feel dizzy? 'Di ba? And if I jump, am I gonna fall? If I jump here, for example, am I gonna fall? Let's analyze. Let's analyze. 'Di ba, lilingon ka lang, 'di ba? For example, may tumawag sa'yo, "Hoy, Jenny, turn around." Nahilo ka na kaagad. Wow, no? Ang OA mo naman. So, of course, if you spin, it means iikot ka for so many times. That's when you feel dizzy, okay? What about the jump, ma'am? It's actually accurate. If you jump, mafo-fall ka ba kaagad? Pababa, 'di ba? If you jump, you elevate, tataas ka muna, 'di ba? So if you jump, you do that before you go down. So spin is to dizzy as jump is to elevate. Okay. So that's yeah, it's cause and effect. So again, if you turn around, you don't really become dizzy. Ano lang yan, however, turn around is a very good distractor, no? Talagang mapapaniwala ka na, ay, pag-ikot, na madidizzy ka agad, mahihilo ka kaagad, no? Letter C na, without even considering the other options. So if you think about it, if you spin, of course, mas mahihilo ka, di ba? And when you jump, you don't really fall. If I jump here, hindi naman ako, saan ba? It's not very specific kung sa cliff ka magja-jump, for example, di ba? So, if you jump, the first thing that happens is you actually elevate first, okay? So, depende na yan kung nag-jump ka to where. Are you jumping off from a cliff? Are you jumping off to a high place? But the first thing that happens is you actually elevate. So our answer is letter B. Next, optics is to physics, is dialectics is to diction, logic, dialogue, or grammar. Comment down your answer. Okay, what about the others? Ha ha ha, you guys are so cute. Oh, single ka pa daw, ma'am. Oh, may question yan. Okay, sa mga paparating na slides. Single ba? Letter A. Yes. Letter B, no. Letter C, maybe. Sagutan natin mamaya, okay? All right, so okay, optics is the physics. This is a description. Mhm. What about the others? A lot are answering dialogue. Kasi naman, dialectics na yan. So, that's why, ma'am, that's for sure is a daya. No, dahil sa daya na word. All right, so optics is the physics. So, of course, it's, yeah, physically, yung sa sight natin. Now, that has something to do with physics. How about dialectics? So, if you say dialectics, it's actually about an argument. Okay. So you're trying to reason out, okay? Reason out or an argument. You're trying to make sense of your explanation. So that is dialectics. Kasi if you say it's just dialogue, that means it's just a conversation, pag-uusap lang, 'di ba? So dialectics, it's the art of discussing the truth of the opinions. So ano ba yung katotohanan within your opinion? If your opinion is actually rational, if it makes sense or nonsense lang, 'di ba? So that's why dialectics is do. That's correct. So bravo. It's logic. Okay, optics is to physics as dialectics is to logic. Okay, if you say dialogue, it's just a conversation there. So again, the art of discussing the truth of your opinions, that's dialectics. Okay, so the rest are just, yeah, conversation components, yung diction mo, yung grammar, yung logic lang dito, it has to do with reasoning. So our answer is letter B. Next, pleasure is to smile as pain is to blank. Is it aspirin, suffer, tranquil, or grimace? Comment down your answers. Recorded po ba ito? Yes po. I'm not sure about Sir Jerome. Sumusunod lang tayo kay Sir Jerome kung anong gusto niya sa buhay. All right, so correct answer is, okay, some are answering suffer, some are answering tranquil. If you say tranquil, tranquility, yung parang peace pa. Parang tahimik. So if you go to the province, for example, it's very calm, 'di ba? Walang traffic, walang ingay. Yung mga ibon lang yung naririnig mo, 'di ba? And of course, less yung tao. So, yeah, tranquil. All right. So, to those who answered letter D, that's actually correct. So, remember, here pleasure is to smile. So, ano ba yung napapa-pleasure sa inyo? Uh-huh. So, for example, you eat your favorite food. Diba? If you eat your favorite food, of course you smile, or you see someone, it buy something, like anything that gives you pleasure at all, you do something that you want, you're happy, so you smile, okay? It has something to do with your facial expression. So, how about if you are in pain? What happens to your face? So, you grimace, okay? Ma'am, sample ng grimace. Ito, grimace na ito, okay? I don't have to try. No, just kidding. Basta, imagine someone na nanganganak. So that's grimace, diba? It's very painful, and the facial expression that they make, uh, totoo naman na they are suffering. But, it is not, yeah, it does not coincide with the smile, diba? If you say pleasure is too happy, yan, kasi nakadepende sa nararamdaman, 'di ba? Pleasure is to happy as pain is to suffer, yan kung nararamdaman nila. But here, we are looking for a facial expression. So if you feel pleasure, you smile. Kapag kinikilig ka, you smile, 'di ba? Tapos, if you feel pain, kapag nalaman mo na may jowa yung crush mo, Nagigrimace ba? Sobra naman, no? Okay, so for example, yeah, yung nanganak or I don't know, nadapa ka. So that's grimace. So again, pay attention. Yung one thing talaga na nakakapag-fail sa iba is that we are very aggressive in answering. May nakita lang tayong isang word, akala natin yun na. O, di ba? Ito na yun kasi pain eh. Kaya dapat nag-suffer siya without even trying to analyze it. So, one thing that will help you pass is to actually delay answering. Okay? I-analyze mo muna. You read it twice, three times. Make sure you understand 100%, okay, kung ano yung hinahanap ng question. This applies to everything, not just sa verbal reasoning, okay? Do not be so aggressive when you are answering. All right, so next, let's have the reading comprehension. Yun lang. So, that's it for the ano ba yun, word analogy. Now, dito naman is the reading comprehension. I will give a paragraph and then actually yung technique talaga dito is to read the question first. Okay? Read the question first. Kung ano ba yung hinahanap or yeah, at least alam mo na before you read, alam niyo na kung ano yung hinahanap niyo. But since this is a lecture, yeah, alangan naman tanong yung unahin natin. So let's read the ano first, okay? The stanzas. But again, read the question first if you are already there, okay? Now, I'm just gonna do this very fast. I know maboboard lang kayo with reading comprehension, but here it is. I was very fond of the old soldier in our little town. He had only one leg, having lost the other somewhere in Assam in 1942. He used to tell me about his adventures. He told me that he had run away from home to join the army. He had experienced his first battle in the Libyan desert. Out of his dozens of war stories, the one I liked best was the one of his escape from a Japanese prison of war camp in Burma. He told me again and again how he walked 200 miles in 2 weeks. On the way, he was bitten on the toe by a poisonous or venomous snake, and he had to cut off part of the toe in order to survive. But by the time he got to an Indian camp, the wound had turned septic and the leg had to be amputated. He is, however, quite contented with his lot. Okay, so the author was very fond of the old soldier because, is it letter A, he had lost one of his legs in a war? Letter B, he used to tell the author about his adventures? Letter C, he was contented with his lot? Or letter D, he had been to many countries? So, bakit ba, di ba sanabi ng author in the first part that he was very fond of the soldier? Why is it? Comment down your answers. Pabati happy birthday kay Sir Serge Liscano. Happy birthday. Long live. I don't know what to say. I'm not very good with greeting people. I actually don't even greet my friends if it's online. But anyway, passing the board exam is a pleasure, failing is pain. That's true. Okay. What about the others? So the author was very fond of the old soldier because kahit na anong ang dami niyang pinagdaanan, ang dami niyang, ang daming nangyari sa kanya, all his losses, all the pain that he's been through, the old soldier was. Okay, so he used to tell the author about his adventures. So if you say fond, it's like you enjoy someone's company. So yun na nga about the war, everything that he's been through, the adventures, diba, the struggles. So kaya the author enjoys the company of the soldier. No, kasi maraming sinasabi or maraming chika yung soldier about his adventures. So the correct answer is letter B. Next. Why did the old soldier repeatedly tell that he walked 200 miles? Oh, bakit daw ulit-ulit niyang sinasabi that he walked 200 miles? Is it because letter A, he ran away from home to join the army? Letter B, he had to cross the Libyan desert? Letter C, he had to escape from a prison of war camp. Or letter D, he was a strong soldier. Comment down your answers. Okay. So, ano ba yung... So, imagine na, again, do not be so aggressive in answering. Bakit ba paulit-ulit niyang sinabi yung story na yon? Okay. So, yung question is, bakit niya paulit-ulit na sinabi? So, is it because he ran away? Is it because he had to cross the desert? Is it because he had to escape? Yung question, bakit niya paulit-ulit na sinishare yung story na yon? So, he wanted to show the author that so, nandun na tayo, di ba? He walked 200 miles. Okay. Nandun na yung story niya. But bakit niya yun paulit-ulit na sinasabi? It's because, okay, he wants to show the author that he was a strong soldier. So, ito yung technique for uh, the reading comprehension as well. You read between the lines. Okay, you read between the lines. Sometimes the correct answer is not directly stated. Wala sa passage, wala sa question. Okay? You just have to analyze. Oo nga, no? Bakit ba niya paulit-ulit na sinabi na he walked 200 miles? So, of course, it's because he wants to show the author that he was a strong soldier. No? Gusto niyang magpabilib. So, our answer is letter D. The rest are all the same. So, dito ma-apply yung odd one out. So, letter A, B, and C, yeah, mostly similar lang. But yung letter D yung naiiba. Okay? Next. So, the story of the old soldier that the author liked most was that about letter A, his running away from home to join the army. Letter B, his first battle in the Libyan desert. Letter C, the loss of his leg in Assam. Or letter D, his escape from a Japanese prison of war camp. Comment down your answers. So, alin ba dito yung pinaka nagustuhan ni author? Alright, so for this question naman, questions like this na naghahanap ng just what, for example, pwede nyo namang hanapin sa paragraph. So, dito natin magagamit what I was talking about. You read the questions first, okay? Maybe yung tanong lang is who, or where, or when, diba? Pwede siyang sagutan because it's already given there. But yung iba, for example, yung why, or yung how, sometimes it's not directly stated. So we have to analyze. But anyway, so yung favorite niya, let's try to check. So here it's directly stated, diba? Out of his dozens of war stories, the one I liked best was the one of his escape from a Japanese prison of war camp. So yon, that's why our answer is letter D. So it's already stated in the paragraph. All right. Next. The old soldier, according to the author, was blank. Is it letter A, unhappy about his life? Letter B, satisfied with his lot? Angry about his late? Or disgusted with his misfortune? So, according to the author, that means it could be stated there directly or indirectly. The most important thing with reading comprehension is that naintindihan mo yung statement so that whatever kung anong klaseng format ng question kahit na pagbalik-baliktaran nila, you're still able to answer kasi nakuha mo yung real thought niya. Okay, so correct answer that is bravo. So in the last part, diba, the old soldier was satisfied with his lot. Despite all those challenges and shortcomings, so he was still satisfied with his lot. That's how the author described the soldier. Next, the soldier's leg had to be amputated. Need putulin. It's because this one as well. It's directly stated. Um, Letter A, he had walked 200 miles in 2 weeks. Letter B, he was wounded in a war. Letter C, his wounded toe turned septic. Or letter D, he was shot in the leg while escaping from the Japanese camp. Comment down your answers. Pabati po, passer po ng civil service, sub-professional, and FOE. Whoa. Galing lahat sa class ng law. Congratulations, Sir Troy. Sa mga also recent na pumasa sa civil service, I heard they released the result recently. Congratulations. Anong gagawin niyo after? That's the best feeling, di ba? Pinaka nakakakaba yung when you are reading the result, no? Mas nakakakaba siya compared sa nagde-take ka sa exam. All right, so that's correct. The wounded toe turned septic. So ano ba yun? In my understanding, it's parang poisonous na siya. So, if you don't do something about it, magse-spread yung poison all over the other parts of your body. So to stop that, need siyang putulin. Okay? So this one was also directly stated in the text. So the soldier's leg had to be amputated because the wounded toe turned septic. Our answer is letter C, Charlie. Now that's it for read and comprehension. Let's have sentence arrangement. Sentence arrangement. There are tips and techniques, but anyway, let me read everything first and then pumili kayo kung alin sa sentences yung dapat mauna. Letter A, is it, but by then it was too late to correct things. Letter B, it is large, impossible to steer such a large project to success without planning. Letter C, he had to stand by and watch helplessly. Letter D, the whole scheme was destined to fail from the beginning. Or letter E, Jack started realizing this only towards the end. Again, which of the following is yung first sentence lang, okay? Let's try to analyze para may background information tayo kung paano ba yung pagkasunod-sunod. So how to look for the first sentence? Look for topic sentences, okay? Or independent or individual sentences. Yung sure ka na walang nauuna. Okay? They're just, sila yung main. Alright, so correct answer is, it's actually letter D. The whole scheme was destined to fail from the beginning. So this one, compared to the others, it looks like meron na silang may nauna na sa kanila. Yung letter D, it's parang main topic talaga siya. So here, for example, my butt, it is large and possible. He had to stand, or Jack started realizing this. It's like we need prior information sa ibang sentences. But letter D, it is the first one. Next, which sentence should go next? Which sentence should go next? So is it A, B, C, or E? Comment down your answers. Which sentence should go next? The whole scheme was destined to fail from the beginning. All right, so correct answer is a lot are answering the correct answer. It is large and possible to steer such a large project to success without planning. So, if we can understand well, the whole scheme was not planned correctly. That's why it's destined to fail from the beginning. So that's why another sentence tip is to understand the passage, okay? Ano kaya yung what is this all about? So even if hindi siya nagpagkasunod-sunod, if you already have the main sentence, the supporting sentences, you can get the gist of what it is about, diba? So wag mo lang isunod-sunod just for the sake. Also make an effort to understand what the passage is about. So for example, dito, they have a project. They did not plan about it, they just did it. And that's why it's destined to fail from the beginning. Okay? And then supporting sentence na yung letter B. It's impossible to steer such a project without planning. Next, alin ba yung third sentence? Is it letter A, letter C, or letter E? Comment down your answers. Hmm. So, ngayon, they realize na, hala, magfe-fail ito. Or hala, hindi ito magwo-work. Okay. So, what can be next? All right. So, we have the main one. Jack started realizing this. So, the word this here refers to their failed project, diba? In the first place, they did not plan about it. So, Jack realized nung patapos na. And then, tip is always pay attention to connecting words or the conjunctions, okay? The coordinating and the subordinating conjunctions. So they will help you try to navigate kung anong klaseng sentence yung kasunod. So for example, these are the connecting words. And in addition to um, finally, last, diba? Next, for example, so you can see na for example, this must be a supporting sentence. So again, pay attention to words like this, okay? They will lead the way. Kapag may na option na first of all, so of course yan yung nauna. So again, pay attention to connecting words. Now, which sentence should go first? Is it letter A or letter C? Comment down your answers. Again, alin ulit dito yung connecting word, yung coordinating conjunction. Okay, so we are left with, right, so letter A. But by then, and then of course, our last sentence is letter C. So let's read it all entirely. Our answers. The whole scheme was destined to fail from the beginning. This is the main sentence. Supporting sentence. It is large impossible to steer such a large project to success without planning. Jack started realizing this only towards the end. But by then, it was too late to correct things. He had to stand by and watch helplessly. So that's why ito is para na siyang concluding sentence, 'di ba? Na yun na yung last part. That's how it ended. Wala na siyang magagawa. He just had to stand by and watch helplessly. So that is how you arrange sentences in their correct order, okay? Look for main or topic sentences. Look for supporting sentences. Pay attention to the connecting words and, of course, the concluding sentences. While doing this, don't forget as well na itry mong intindihin kung ano yung nakasulat sa passage. Okay? Next, Sentence error, mga babae labas, yung mga magagaling maghanap ng mali. Dito tayo magaling. So, sentence error tips. First is to know grammatical structure. Grammatical rules, subject-verb agreement. So, if you know kung ano yung, correct verb na gamitin, then we're able to answer it well. Observe parallelism, kung the same or parallel ba yung structure. Observe redundancy, kung wala bang paulit-ulit. So yes, redundancy is also an error. And of course, you pay attention to spelling, suffixes, and punctuations. Okay? So that's why these are the tips. Again, know the rules, parallelism, redundancy, and errors. So spelling and punctuations. Let's try the first one. A group of young people have been working for the local barangay. Which is the error? Is it letter A, group, letter B, people, letter C, have been, letter D, working, or letter E, no error? Comment down your answers. Okay, so correct answer natin is, do the others if you don't want to be distracted. Pwede namang wag mag-pay attention sa comments. Minsan sa lecture ko, sa comments is iba yung mundo nila, you know? Anyway, okay, a lot are answering. So wala palang mali. What about sa mga babae dyan? Anong sagot natin? A group of young people have been working for the local barangay. So dito, if we say a group, it's considered singular. Okay? Kasi iisang grupo lang. Kahit na marami yung people, but they are in one group. If you say two groups of people, ayan, plural na, 'di ba? But dito, it's a group of young people. So it's just one group. It's singular. So if it's singular, do we use have? No, we use has. Okay? More of the grammatical rules, we will discuss it mamaya-maya lang. But again, a group of young people has been. It should be has been, okay? Kasi iisang grupo lang. Okay, so yung error natin is letter C. A group of young people has been working for the local barangay. Pay attention here. So, yan yung problema with the collective nouns. Marami talaga nagkakamali because we see it as plural, 'di ba? Or maybe some of you hindi masyadong familiar sa has, have, and had. We will discuss it later, okay? Anyway, the answer is letter C. Next. Students must go through programming, computing, and how to process, which is the error. Is it must? Letter B, go. Letter C, through. Letter D, how to process. Or letter E, no error. Comment down your answers. Yung nagpatrabaho mali, young people po kasi. Wala akong nakitang mali sa kanya. Ah, kaya kayo naluloko. Because you are gullible. Akala nyo perfect yung tao kahit na sinasaktan na kayo, okay pa rin. Don't be like that. You can never really say na mahal mo yung isang tao if you see them perfectly, 'di ba? If you love people, we accept na they're imperfect. They have flaws, they make mistakes, and we're still there, we still stay. It's like our family, 'di ba? Yung pamilya natin nag-aaway-away din, pero wala tayong choice. All right. But anyway, some are answering E, some are answering D. Good job sa mga sumagot ng Delta. So this is what I was talking about when I said the parallelism, okay? So kapag hindi parallel, it's incorrect. Ma'am, ano ba kasi yung parallelism? Bakit hindi mo na lang sabihin? So programming with the ing, computing with the ing, and processing with the ing. So yan, matatawag nating parallel na. Must go through programming, computing, and processing. So if you want the other way around, must learn how to program, how to compute, and how to process. Yan parallel na. But if you say programming, computing, and how to process, yung how to process is naiiba siya. So again, parallelism. Okay? Wag sumagot ng they'll look for something strange in the sentence. Kasi, yeah, we are looking for errors. That's correct, Sir Ayan. Gerund daw dapat. Okay, so my ing. Next, he will return back next week, which is the error. Is it letter A, will, letter B, return, letter C, back, letter D, week, or letter E, no error? Comment down your answers. Mahal ka nga pero mas matimbang yung malapit. Ay, so hindi ka mahal. Kasi kapag mahal ka kahit malayo kayo, the person will still choose you, 'di ba? Real love can contest distance and time. Again, real love can contest distance and time. Have you had people close to you na, forgive me for the term, do you know anyone na namatay na? 'Di ba? Like even if they died for a long time ago, people still love them. So that's true love, 'di ba? Imagine yung wala ng distance yan, hindi mo na makikita pero mahal mo pa rin yung tao. So yan, pinalit ka lang sa katrabaho, ka-office mate, move on na. All right, so correct answer is that's it. So ito naman, we're talking about the redundancy, no? Paulit-ulit. Return na tapos back pa. Pwede namang he will be back next week or he will return next week, 'di ba? But if you say he will return back, grabe naman yung pag-return niya, 'di ba? It's very yeah, it's super specific. It's over uh over describing something. So that's redundancy. Correct answer is the letter C. It's the error. Next. Mother bought a new dress for me yesterday. Which is the error? Is it bought? Letter A. Letter B, for. Letter C, me. Letter D, yesterday. Or letter E, no error. Comment down your answers. Kailanman hindi sana all bumabalik. Ha, ha, ha. Gusto niyo yung binabalikan? Mas gusto ko yung hindi hindi kayo iiwan. Hala, uy, saan na 'to patungo? Ay, pagalitan tayo ni Sir Jerome. Hindi na verbal reasoning. Anyway, I'm just trying to lighten the mood. I know how hard it is to be listening to a lecture, especially if it's, ano ngayon, it's Saturday, diba? It's Saturday night and you're young. You're supposed to be out there with your friends, eating outside, partying. But what are you doing? You're listening to me. Really? No one listens to me unless you have to. So, minsan talaga nabo-bored ka tapos yung lecturer, 'di ba, puro discuss lang. That's why, while we're tackling the topic, tumawa din tayo minsan para hindi tayo tumanda. Okay, so this is actually letter E. No, wala namang mali. Mother bought. Bought is the past tense of buy. So it's correct kasi kahapon pa naman. So lumipas na. Lumipas na. Mother bought a new dress for me, para sa akin, kahapon. So, letter E, no error. Okay? Minsan wag nang i-overthink. If you think na, tama naman to, di ba? Tama naman yung verb, tama naman yung preposition, wala namang redundant. Yeah, it doesn't need to be parallel as well. So, letter E, no error. One thing that will makakapag confuse sa inyo or sa atin is that we tend to overthink a lot, 'di ba? Like, na ano ka lang sa isang isang aspect ng question. So no, if you think na walang mali, then trust your gut instinct, okay? Sometimes the answer is simple. Next, the prisoners were accused of robbery, assault, embezzlement, and forging. Which is the error? Is it letter A, were accused, letter B, assault, letter C, embezzlement, letter D, forging, or letter E, no error? Comment down your answers. Night shift, tapos nag-review, o diba? Others are working while reviewing. Oh, see, I would understand kung bakit maa-annoy kayo sa comment, 'di ba? You're pagod ka na nga tapos puro pa ano, hindi related yung nasa comment. Alright, so just remember to take care of yourself. After all, ikaw yung puhunan mo doon, 'no? Kahit na na-memorize mo lahat, naintindihan mo lahat, 'pag nagkasakit ka, wala pa rin. So, prioritize yourself, okay? Try to assess kung tinatamad lang ba ako o talagang pagod na ako. So, if you are tired, I think this lecture naman is recorded. You can always rewatch kung handa na yung utak mo, okay? Do not ever review if pagod ka or you're thinking about something else. Bago ka mag-aral, always empty your head. Kasi walang point, 'di ba? Sinasayang mo lang yung oras mo, nakikinig ka pero hindi mo pala naiintindihan. So, be kind to yourself, okay? If you feel like, okay, pagod talaga ako or hindi ko talaga kaya, need ko talaga yung unahin yung priority. So, um, yeah, that's why mamaya na lang, okay? Huwag ipilit. Anyway, correct answer is, a lot are answering A. Were accused. Tama naman. 'Di ba? Alright. So, again, yung problema dito is parallelism. So, robbery, assault, embezzlement, and forgery. Okay? So, it could be, uh, dapat hindi sana yan gerund. So, forgery sana yan. So, siya yung naiiba. Ano ba yung hinighlight ni sir? Mahalin yung trabaho, 'wag ang katrabaho. Ay depende naman, paano 'pag pogi o sexy? Oh, tapos nagpapa-cute sa'yo. Tapos single ka naman at single siya. Oh, puwede. You can love your workmate. Alright. So correct answer is letter D. Robbery, assault, embezzlement, and forgery. Okay? This is not parallel. Next, the increasing mechanization of life have led us farther away from daily contact with nature and the craft of farm. Which is the error? Is it letter A, increasing? Letter B, have led us? Letter C, daily contact? Letter D, the craft? Or letter E, no error? Okay, what about the others? So some are answering, okay, D, some are answering B. Oh, hindi talaga may BF ka na. Again, question yan. That's the last question. Okay, sinali ko yan sa PowerPoint. Alright, so correct answer dito is bravo. Singular lang ito, okay? If it's uncountable, I did not include it in my PowerPoint. Kapag hindi mo mabilang, usually, ano yan, singular yan, okay? So for example, ng uncountable is yung tubig, hangin, apoy, 'di ba? You cannot really say the waters are, the fires are, 'di ba? So usually they are counted as singular. Ano yung gagamitin kapag singular? Has. Another thing na singular if something is abstract. Ma'am, ano ba yung abstract? If it's an idea. So for example, ito, the increasing mechanization. So that's an idea. For example, I say, my fear of heights. My fear of heights is immeasurable. So yung takot ko, my fear is, kasi abstract yan, idea lang yan, okay? My love for you is so big. My love is. Because love is just an idea. Hindi mo naman yun mabibilang. Hindi mo naman, you cannot touch it, you cannot see it, diba? Our friendship is special. Our friendship is. Mm. Our friendship has become an important part of my life. So, has or is yan kasi abstract sila. Okay, that's why we use the singular form of the verb as well. So, dito, have is incorrect kasi that should be for plural. Then, all right. So, correct answer is letter B. Next, I like to jog, bake, paint, and watching movies. Excuse me. Which is the error? Is it letter A, like, letter B, to jog, letter C, paint, letter D, watching, or letter E, no error? Comment down your answers. My loves for you are plural. Madami pala. Madami ba yung pag-ibig? Alright. So, what about this one? Parallelism pa rin yung problema dito. So, through that, we can identify, diba na, okay, yun pala. Minsan, nadadala tayo. Also, some of these subjects can have letter S in the last part. Kasi nasanay tayo na we are trained na kapag S yung last part, plural na madami na, diba? Like dogs, flowers, tables, diba? Some of it could be plural in form pero singular lang sila. So for example, yung pangalan na Genesis, it ends with letter S. Yung subject na mathematics, yung book na The Fault in Our Stars, The Fault in Our Stars. So kahit na stars yan, title lang naman yan. So iisang libro lang. That's why pay attention, okay? All right, so correct answer is some are answering C, some are answering D. So dito yung watching yung incorrect. Okay? So it should be I like to jog, bake, paint, and watch movies. Okay? Kung gusto mo naman ng ing, I like jogging, baking, painting, and watching movies. So that's how parallelism works. Okay? So watching here is incorrect. It should be watch. Kapag ing silang lahat, ing. If you use to infinitive, then to infinitive. All right. So the next one. In winter, days are warm than night. Which is the error? Is it letter A, in winter? Letter B, are? Letter C, warm than? Letter D, night? Or letter E, no error? What about the others? Sabi ni Sir Marjon, letter D kasi D daw bagay basahin. Sometimes that's what we do, di ba? Parang pangit pakinggan. Siguro mali yung grammar. Parang ang pangit basahin. But sometimes it does not work, okay? There are things that are, kahit na magandang pakinggan, incorrect. Yeah, I've heard from some lecturers, they are preaching the incorrect way or incorrect or error yung tinuturo nila just because they believe na magandang pakinggan. That could be as well kung talagang hindi mo na alam. But if you know the rules, then that's so much better, okay? Again, do not or don't be crazy about memorizing everything because you can never do it. You can never really get kung ano talaga yung mga actual questions. Just practice answering, okay? So, para lang yan nag-exercise tayo, 'di ba? For our physical well-being. So, of course, most of you here, you go to the gym or you go jogging or hiking, whatsoever. Same din sa utak. If we want na active or magaling mag-isip yung utak natin, we should train it. So, kaya sobrang daming nagtatanong sa akin for advice kung ano yung magandang gawin. You really have to practice. Para lang yang may singing competition ka na sasalihan, of course nagpa-practice ka, 'di ba? So same din, kapag may exam ka, mag-practice kang sumagot para masanay ka. There. Anyway, correct answer is a lot are answering letter D and C. So here, it's warm than. Dito, may problema tayo sa suffix, okay? It should be warmer. In winter, days are warmer than night. Yung in winter, tama po yan. For the preposition in, we use it with seasons. In summer, in winter, in autumn, in fall, in spring. Ginagamit din siya for the years and months in August, in the 1980s. So, yung in, malaki yung scope niya. Okay? So, yung in winter, it's just correct. Okay? Yung problema dito is yung we are missing the suffix er. Kasi comparative ito eh. You are comparing the day to the night. So, dapat may er. Days are warmer than night. So correct answer is letter C. Next, since there was no evidence to indicate whose ring it was, the presiding magistrate dismissed the case. Which is the error? Is it letter A, whose? Letter B, ring it was? Letter C, presiding? Letter D, dismissed? Or letter E, no error? Comment down your answers. Pag di alam, letter C. This is taught as well by a review center. Oh, ano yun? Letter A. Letter B. I really don't know. I forgot. If you don't know the answer, letter C. I don't know. That doesn't make sense. Please don't do that, okay? Use your most intelligent guess, okay? Hindi totoo yung power of C. Hindi totoo yung power of C. It does not have. It's illogical. Paano kung hindi mo alam lahat ng tanong, i-shade mo ba letter C lahat, 'di ba? Hindi rin totoo yung may pattern or may mas marami. It does not work, okay? It's a myth. You can believe if you want to, but mas useful talaga yung most intelligent guess mo. Okay, so some are answering A, some are answering B. So there was no evidence to indicate whose. Okay, that's correct. So if you say whose, it should be the whose na. Um, oh my gosh, I forgot what it's called. Possessive. Parang may ownership. So yung WHOSE. Okay? Kasi itong whose na ito, it's a contraction of who is. So if we actually read it, there was no evidence to indicate who is ring it was. So it's incorrect. Okay? If you read it verbally or if you say it, tama lang. But here, since we actually have the sentence printed in front of us, of course it's incorrect, di ba? Whose sana yan na SE, hindi apostrophe S. Okay? Since there was no evidence to indicate whose ring it was, the presiding magistrate dismissed the case. So our correct answer is letter A, siya yung error. Okay, now let's proceed to, I think this is the last one. So we are done with word analogy, reading comprehension. Ano pa ba yun? Sentence arrangement, sentence error. This time, let's learn some grammar and vocabulary. But hindi ko na talagang extensive na yung inisa-isa ko. Let's just cut to the chase, okay? Let's learn about the point of view. Of course, when you are talking, there's always the different point of view. If you say first person, ito yung kung sino yung nagsasalita. So in this case, I. The second person, kung sino yung kausap na nagsasalita. And the third person, these are the ones they are talking about? He, she, it, or they. Okay. So again, first person is the one talking. That's I. Second person is the one I'm talking to. That's you. And the third person, these are the ones we are talking about. Hindi sila kasali sa conversation. He, she, it, or they. Now, why is this important? So let's learn when to use did, do, and does. If you say did, we use it past tense. Okay, kapag lumipas na. So for example, did you eat your lunch yesterday? So lumipas na. It could be used as well as a sentence error. Don't answer double negative. Okay. So for example, I did watch. So that's incorrect. Kapag nag-did ka na, base form of the verb na lang yung gamitin, okay? Now, we use do if it's present tense, but it's plural. So they do like to hang out. So marami. And of course, first and the second person. So I do, you do. Kahit na, ano yan, kahit na singular lang sila, but that's how the rule it is, okay? So we use do for the first and second person and of course a plural. Yung does naman, you use it for the present tense and singular. So Jenny does not want to be. You don't say Jenny do not want. Uh, so Jenny is singular, that's why does yung gamitin natin, okay? But for the I and you use do. Next, for the had, have, and has, had is the same as did. We use it for the past tense. I had a dog when I was 12. So lumipas na, okay? You use have sa present tense na plural. So most of the time kaya mali yung mga sagot doon, 'di ba? It's because singular sila but they use have. So you use have for plural. My family have planned for a vacation. So have. And of course, you use it as well for the first and the second person. I have, you have. And of course, we use has in present tense, pero singular. Jenny has. My fear has. So that's it. Again, past had, present tense plural have, present tense singular has. Okay, except for the first and second person. I has a dream last night. So, of course, dahil first person yan, you use have. Or last night naman, you use had. Okay, I had a dream last night. Next, is or was, we use it for singular. Diba? Yung is for present. The dog is playing. Was naman is kapag lumipas na, the dog was playing. It's kind of easy to identify. Here, I added it. Kapag singular yung subject, yung verb nila, it usually ends in letter S. Okay? So, Jenny, okay, singular, only one subject. Jenny is, was, does, has. Jenny wants. Jenny sings. Jenny cooks. Jenny teaches. So if you've noticed, if it's a singular subject, okay, it usually has verbs, okay, that end in letter S. There. So kapag plural naman, that's correct. It's just the base form. So again, singular subject, usually the verbs used end in S or letter S, okay? That's just how it is. So actually this discussion I don't want to include na lang all the rules possible, everything na sobrang wordy na. Um, the singular verb, the verb is blah 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 blah. I really don't want that. Okay, let's just cut to the chase. Diretsohin na lang natin para mas madaling maintindihan. Of course, are and were. We use it kapag marami or plural. We use are for the present and were naman for the past tense. Okay, or lumipas na. Will, this is a modal. We use it sa future tense. It doesn't matter if it's plural or singular. We use will kapag hindi pa nangyayari. Okay, next. Let's have this one. Let's continue with the numbering. The bread always blank better when dipped into coffee. Is it taste, tastes, go, or feels? Comment down your answers. Jenny is single. I have a dog like you. All right. So, correct answer dito is okay. Some are answering A, some are answering B, and now we are confused. So ano ulit 'yon? Kapag uncountable or hindi mo mabilang, um, most of the time singular 'yan. Katulad sa love or katulad sa water, 'di ba? It's the same with the bread. So actually it's uncountable. Never ba tayong naka-hear that someone says, "Oh, I eat 2 breads." It's always 2 pieces of bread, 2 loaves of bread, 2 slices of bread, 'di ba? 3 breads, 4 breads, parang weird. But ma'am nabibilang ko naman na, kumain ako ng isang pandesal, dalawang pandesal. But actually, generally, you cannot count bread, okay? The same with a cake. Lalong-lalo na sa grammar. I ate 1 cake. Oh, wow. Oh, what kind is it? So that's why we say, "Ah, I had 1 layer of cake." Oh, yun na. 1 slice of cake. Oh, yun puwede, no? But if it's just 1 cake, 2 cakes, 3 cakes, it's incorrect. So here, since singular siya, yung verb niya is merong letter S. Okay, sa hulihan. All right. So the bread always tastes better when dipped into coffee. So again, kapag singular, may S sa last part yung verb. Okay? Next. My neighbor, along with her dogs, blank, been walking since this morning. Is it has, have, or had? My neighbor, along with her dogs, blank, been walking since this morning. Comment down your answers. I ate 1 bite of cake. Oh, 1 bite is okay. what, what about the others? So some are answering has, some are answering have. If you say since this morning, it means until now, naglalakad pa rin sila. Baka gabi na. Grabeng lakad yan. Hi. All right. So, correct answer is, again, you cannot say had because it's still happening until now. My neighbor has been walking. My neighbor has been walking. This is what we call the appositive. The appositive phrase. Anything na nasa loob ng comma, you don't really pay attention to that. No? Kapag nasa loob ng mga ganito, hindi yan importante or it's not really part of the sentence. So, parang ano lang yan, char-char lang yan dyan para malito kayo. But the actual sentence is just, my neighbor has been walking since this morning. Okay? It doesn't matter if it's along with her dogs, along with her friends. Yung, ano lang natin is yung neighbor. However, if you say, my neighbor and her dogs, yan, you can say have been. My neighbor and her dogs. In general, marami sila naglalakad, but it really has something to do with this. How is the sentence structured? Okay. Again, if it's inside this one, it just means it's additional information lang, but it's not really important. So our answer is has, it's singular. It's just the neighbor alone. Next, Derek Sanders blank not know how to write happy songs. Is it did, do, or does? Derek Sanders blank not know how to write happy songs. Is it did, do, or does? Comment down your answers. Sino ba si Derek Sanders? It's he's a singer from my favorite band. That's why. Anyway, anong sagot nyo? All right. So that's correct. It's letter C. Derek Sanders does not know how to write happy songs. So ito yung sinasabi ko, plural in form kasi may S sa last part. But since this is only one person, it's considered singular. So merong S sa verb, okay? Derek Sanders does not know how to write happy songs. Next, I stayed in my parents' house this coming Christmas, which is the error. Is it stayed in this or letter D? No error. Comment down your answers. All right. So correct answer natin is it no error ba? All right. So it's the stayed. That's correct. Letter A. Why is this an error? Because the Christmas is still approaching. No, hindi pa siya nangyayari. It's still something that they're looking forward to. The correct one should be, I will stay in my parents' house this coming Christmas. Again, I will stay in my parents' house this coming Christmas. So, hindi nagma-match, 'di ba? Yung verb is already in the past tense pero papalapit pa lang yung Christmas. So correct answer is letter A. That's the error. Next, the lecture was quite blank because the speaker did not explain much and we were left hanging. Is it clear, straightforward, implicit, or relevant? Comment down your answers. Ano bang problema ni Sir Jerwin sa grimace? Ano yun? Pleasure is to smile as pain is to grimace. Anyway, dito, alin ba yung correct word na gagamitin natin dapat? So it's actually, all right. Um, ito yung sinasabi ko na if you're not very familiar, you look for context clues, okay? Here, the speaker did not explain much. So, ibig sabihin, kulang yung explanation and they were left hanging. They did not understand it clearly. So, ibig sabihin, hindi klaro, di ba? So, hindi siya clear, hindi rin straightforward, at lalong hindi rin relevant. Maybe it could be relevant, but still, di ba? We're looking for a negative word here. So, correct answer natin is implicit. That is indirect. Okay? Indirect. Parang the speaker was just implying everything but not really giving explanation, not really giving examples. That's why it's implicit. Hindi klaro. Okay? So katulad nung label nyo, 'di ba? Tinatanong mo, ano ba talaga tayo? And the other person will say, masaya tayo, 'di ba? So let's just keep it this way. Oh, so that's an example of implicit or hindi klaro, 'di ba? As long as masaya, oh, yun na yun. Oh, so that is letter C is our answer. Next, neither you nor I needs the typewriter now. Which is the error? Is it you, I needs letter D now or letter E no error? Comment down your answers. Oh, thank you so much. O, sabi ni Ma'am Thalia. Wow, ang ganda ng pangalan. I remember it's like a character sa Percy Jackson. The rest of the choices are positive except implicit. The statement is negative. Ah, that's correct. So, dyan yung odd one out. Kung ano yung naiiba, there's a big possibility na yan yung correct answer. Okay, so for this one, our answer is needs. This I is the first person, you naman is the second person. They both need verb na may plural form. Okay, so need lang yan. Neither you nor I need a typewriter now. Also, for this one, kung alin yung malapit sa subject, that is the subject na dapat nyo sundin, okay? So dito, since malapit sa I, it should be just need, okay? This one, answer natin is letter C. Most of you are correct. Next, the last three chapters of this book are very interesting. The last three chapters of this book are very interesting. Which is the error? Is it letter A, the three last? Letter B, this book? Letter C, R? Letter D, very interesting? Or letter E, no error? Comment down your answers. What about the others? Sabi ni Sir Joffrey, I need you, ma'am. Uh-huh. Okay, I need you to listen. I need you to pass your exam para may achievement na tayo, no? Nakaka-proud kaya yan. Sobrang daming kadugtong ng pangalan mo. CSE passer, FOE passer, NAPOLCOM passer. I think, yeah, same with Sir Jerome. Tapos LPT pa si Sir, no? Sobrang haba na nung name niya. Sana all. Okay, so anyway, correct answer dito is okay. The three last chapters of this book. So it should be the last three chapters, diba? I wrote no error, but okay, let me consider. The three last chapters. The last three chapters. Okay, structure-wise, this is actually, yeah, it's letter A. So I answered kasi letter A. But anyway, ngayon ko lang din na-notice. I am very focused kasi sa R because I'm not sure if you can count chapters or not, but since you can pwede namang mabilang uh, first chapter, second chapter. So R is correct here. Kaya I think, okay, there's no error. Ngayon ko lang na-notice na the three last chapter pala to, hindi the last three chapters. So okay, I give it to you. The answer is letter A for that one. Good job. I just read it directly. Now ako na yung naano sa don't answer aggressively. But anyway, answer dyan is letter A, okay? It should be the last three chapters. The three last chapters is pretty off. Now, knowing na after the article, sinunod mo yung adjective na three, so not really. It's letter A, okay? Next, a group of young people have been working for the local barangay. Which is the error? Is it a group? Letter B, people. Letter C, have been. Letter D, working. Or letter E, no error. Comment down your answers. What about the others? Ang kauna-unahang babae na umapit na mali siya. No, yeah, I really thought it was the last three chapters. Sometimes it happens. Kahit na yung magkasunod na the, you don't really pay attention to the second the. You just go on directly. I also say this a lot. Um, yung nakasulat na word was main entrance, and I read it as maintenance. I don't know what kind of a reading problem is that, but yeah, parang kino-correct na directly sa utak ko. Okay. But anyway, yung error here is actually letter C. That's correct. Bakit nga ulit? It's because a group is just one group. It's singular. Okay. A group of young people has been working. Next, neither Lenora nor Filipina are to be held responsible for the hospital deaths. Which is the error? Is it neither nor? Letter C, R, letter D, held, or letter E, no error? Comment down your answers. Neither Lenora nor Filipina are to be held responsible. So comment down the letters. Okay, hello from all over the Philippines. Yeah, kung saan man kayo ngayon, okay, ingat, char. So I'm from Cebu. Wala na talaga akong masabi nung nag-i-introduce na ako sa sarili ko. But yeah, I'm really waiting for your answers. Okay, so correct answer is yung error natin is letter C. That's R. It's because yung malapit sa verb is si Filipina, and Filipina is only one or singular. So it should be neither Leonora nor Filipina is to be held responsible. Okay? Kung plural, yung malapit dito, then you say are. So for example, neither Leonora nor my classmates. Oh, yan. Pwedeng are yung gamitin natin kasi malapit. But if you say Filipina or if the subject here na malapit sa verb is singular, then you use is. Okay? That's why yung error is letter C. Next. Mother bought a new dress for me yesterday. Oh, this was repeated. So yung error dito is actually it doesn't have error. Bought, past tense of buy, and it was yesterday. So this is correct. Number 25, no error. Next, let's proceed. I think this is the last part. Vocabulary. That there is a challenging blank to solve. Is it complacent, conundrum, or capitulate? Comment down your answers. What about the others? Si buhay ko. Oh, really? Okay, so here, challenging tsaka to solve. So, ibig sabihin, yung hinahanap natin is yung para bang problema na need natin ng solusyon. However, alin kaya sa mga words na ito that means it's a problem? So, is it complacent, conundrum, or capitulate? So actually, if you are a good listener, a lot of the even politicians, I remember our president now, during his campaign, sobrang difficult yung words na ginagamit nila and he used this word. So it's actually, yeah, letter B. That's it. Conundrum. Okay. So if you say conundrum, it's an issue or a problem that you need to that needs to be solved. So there is a challenging conundrum to solve. If you say complacent, yung para bang someone is very flexible or they always agree to everything. So parang complacent lang o whatever tasks given to them, nahirap man or kahit hindi nila kaya, okay, go lang ng go, no? Complacent. If you say capitulate, it means you surrender. Okay, you are surrounded, so you surrender. All right, so our answer is letter B. Next, there are a blank of reasons to give up, but we still keep going. So marami daw reasons to give up, but we still keep going. Which of the words here means marami? Is it perfidious, nuance, or myriad? Comment down your answers. Okay, what about the others? There are a blank of reasons to give up. This is so true. 'Di ba? Adulting pa more. Akala natin madali. But now you just want to take a break kahit konti. All right. So some are answering. It's actually a myriad. Okay. So there are a myriad of reasons. So if you say myriad, marami. Okay. I don't like to go outside. There is a myriad of people out there. A myriad of wires scattered on the computer room or in the computer room. So, myriad means marami. Okay? At least napunan yung vocabulary natin, no? Ah, bakit ayaw, bakit ka na-depressed? I have a myriad of problems. Char! At least kahit na problematic, maganda yung word na ginagamit. So if you say perfidious, it means Someone na pwedeng mag-betray or na-betray ka na, so untrustworthy. If you say nuance naman, it means subtle. Ano ba yung subtle? Yung hindi obvious, you know, hindi obvious. So there are nuance changes in the way she dresses. So hindi obvious, pa konti-konti lang. Or yung subtle ba, like someone is angry but it's difficult to say it, no? Makita mo lang siguro sa mata or the tone of their voice, 'di ba? I think she is offended, 'di ba? So when someone is suddenly quiet, so that's a subtle sign na they're not comfortable. So hindi obvious, okay? Nuance or subtle. But if you say marami, myriad. All right. So mermaid talaga yung ma-register sa utak ko if I see if I see myriad. But anyway, next, na-click ko na yung correct answer. O sige, try nyo na lang sumagot. Scammers often target those who are most. Is it flamboyant, pliable, or credulous? Comment down your answers. Myriad tsaka grimace. Ha ha ha. Okay, anyway. Bonus, letter C. Sige na nga, Sir Carl. Eh, bakit ko naman kasi na-click? If you say credulous, ito yung mga gullible. Okay, like madaling mauto. O, katulad nyo, di ba? Nag-text lang ng good morning, ay wala na, no? Na-inlove na kaagad. Sinabihan lang kumain ka na. Very credulous. Hindi, uh, hindi reliable in terms of other emotions kasi mabilis mo to. So if you say credulous, it means gullible, okay? Like uh, sobra sila magtiwala. Aha. But actually ako na-scam na rin ako recently. So isa din ako sa mga credulous. If you say flamboyant, flamboyant na personality, it's very lively. If you say pliable naman, flexible. So you can add sa job ano mo or sa abilities mo, you are pliable. It means you are flexible, okay? Can do a lot of things. Okay, so correct answer is letter C. Next, he sent the most blank note before he disappeared. He sent the most blank note before he disappeared. Is it subtle, cryptic, or innocuous? Comment down your answers. Can work under pressure. Credulous is marupok. It's not really marupok, but they believe easily. So recently that happened to me, but it was monetarily. Okay lang sana kung, sa pag-ibig, pero kapag pera na ang sakit, kasi pinaghirapan mo yun, di ba? Ay, bakit naman? All right, so correct answer is, wow, this is my first time that a lot answered cryptic directly. That's correct. So, context clue, the person disappeared, nawala siya. If we say cryptic, it means mysterious, unsolved, mystery, char. So that's cryptic. Uh, this happens a lot, lalong-lalo na, famous celebrities, like they disappear sa social media or before they die. Just like Matthew Perry, di ba, yung last post niya is nasa pool siya, tapos he died sa pool niya. So that's very cryptic. Anyway, if you say subtle, again, yung nuance or low-key lang. Innocuous, it's harmless. Innocuous jokes, innocuous pranks, harmless. But here, yung hinahanap nating word is cryptic. Is it something creepy? It can be, kasi nga it's mysterious. So hindi klaro. It's like, there are so many stories that should be untangled bago mo malaman yung katotohanan. 'Di ba? So that's, yeah, it's a bit creepy, of course. Anyway, number 30. It is not physically healthy to have a blank lifestyle. Is it sedentary, extravagant, or lucrative? Comment down your answers. Tips kung paano maging magaling sa vocabulary. Yeah, yun na nga. Are you asking this with regards sa exam or just on your own? If that's the case, then you should use it more often. So again, to me, because I listen a lot, I mean, yung free time ko is that I read or if not, nanonood ako ng sitcom. Dati K-drama yon. Gumagaling na ako sa Korean, kaya I stopped. No, just kidding. I still like it. Pero recently, mas gusto ko yung sitcom. So it's situational comedy in English, tapos they use words, and then I get familiarized with it, and then yun rin yung ginagamit ko. So if you're asking verbal-wise or communication-wise, I suggest, in order to be good at something, gamitin mo. Okay? I say this in all of the lectures that I have. It's like learning how to ride a bicycle. So for example, kapag inaaral mo lang kung paano sakyan yung bisikleta, 'di ba? Parts of the bicycle, sino yung proponent ng bicycle, ano yung function ng mga parts, yung manubela, yung wheel, 'di ba? Kahit na alam mo lahat 'yon, you still won't be able to ride the bicycle. So the best way to learn something is actually to use it. That's why um yeah, it's the same if we're learning a language. So sa English, for example, yeah. Sana may free review araw-araw. But let's just thank Sir Jerome, okay, for providing something. Anyway, correct answer dito is actually letter A. If you say sedentary, it's yung nakaupo ka lang, okay? I think most of the jobs that we have now, so yung sa BPOs or mga work from home, sedentary yung lifestyle. So nakaupo lang all day, pagkatapos kakain, matutulog, balik ulit, uupo ulit. So it's not very healthy. And kapag may free time naman, nakaupo pa rin kasi nanonood ng TV or nagso-scroll ng Facebook, 'di ba? So, that's sedentary. It's good na tayo-tayo din tayo minsan. So, that's sedentary lifestyle. If say extravagant, it means expensive or luxurious. Okay? If you say lucrative naman, it's marami kang makukuhang pera from that specific project or business. That's lucrative. So it's not physically healthy to have a sedentary lifestyle. You should not have one as well. Or if you have kids, you should not allow them to have a sedentary lifestyle na para libangin mo yung mga bata, bigyan mo ng gadget, okay? It's also good that they come out, they play. The same goes for us, okay? Kung may oras ka kahit 15 minutes lang every day, tumayo ka at maglakad-lakad sa labas. It's already very good, okay? Huwag yung, nakaupo lang. Anyway, the theater will provide simultaneous translation in both English and Chinese. Is it happening at the moment, happening at the same time, happening after the other, or happening before the other? Comment down your answers. Okay, so correct answer, ano ba yung simultaneous? Pinapalabas nila yung English and Chinese na that's correct. So subtitle, I'm gonna say. So if you say simultaneous, happening at the same time, okay? So yung simultaneous presentation, kaya nga yung sinasabi nila, oy, talk one by one, don't talk simultaneously. Sinasabi ng teachers natin before, di ba? All together, lahat ng estudyante, they talk simultaneously. So wala ka nang makikita or maririnig. That's why uh, opposite niya is one by one lang. But if it's happening at the same time, it's simultaneous. Next, the evaluation made me ameliorate my presentation. Ameliorate. Is it improve, delete, beautify, or simplify? Comment down your answers. Sabay-sabay, that's correct. Sabi ni Sir Angelo, baby daw yung answer. What about this one? Ano ba yung sagot natin? Nawala na yung bravo, no? Nagiging baby na. Nagiging soft na po tayo dito. Okay, so of course, if you are given feedback, kapag sinabihan ka, "Oh, Jenny, magaling ka naman mag-lecture, kaya lang itong ganto-ganto, pwede mong i-change or pwede mong ma-improve." So that's the point of the evaluation para malaman mo kung saan ka magaling at saan mo pwedeng i-improve. So the evaluation made me improve my presentation. Beautify is also okay, but it's more on the forma. It's more on, for example, the PowerPoint, diba? It's more on the physical or the external aspect lang. So overall, mas mabigat yung letter A, improve. That's ameliorate, char. Ang daming words today, no? Next, she was shrewd enough to notice the red flags of the relationship. Is it clever, naive, experienced, or practical? What do you call someone na na-notice yung mga red flag sa relationship? What do you call that? Comment down your answers. Kasi if you say naive, yun yung parang innocent, 'di ba? Some people, kahit na mga konting hints lang, mano-notice na yan nila. You know, some people are very observant, 'di ba? Like someone as kami mga babae for example, kayong mga lalaki, if you go out on a date, tapos naglalakad kayo, us girls, we notice na naglalakad tayo tapos kami yung nasa highway na part. So, kahit na that's a very little thing, it's kind of a red flag. Kasi, ay, hindi siya gentleman. Because usually, you exchange it. Diba? The gentleman should be sa highway na part. So that, yung mga lalaki kasi, mas active kayo physically. Mas mabilis yung observation nyo. Yung mga babae, tatanga-tanga lang yan. So, pwedeng madaling masagasaan. Compared sa guys that are more calm and more active. So, dapat sila yung sa highway, ganun. So, yeah, girls are very quick to notice that. So it means they are clever, okay? If you say shrewd, it means matalino, clever, smart. So that's letter A. Next, celebrities often flaunt their outfits in their Instagram stories. What do we mean by the word flaunt? Is it disguise, hide, show off, or beautify? Comment down your answers. Lalaki na naman ang mali. Hindi naman, I'm just giving an example. Char. Bakit naman kayo tatanga-tanga eh? Pwede namang hindi kayo masagasaan, 'di ba? But 'di ba, like I believe the girls will agree to this. It's kind of nakaka-turn off if yung girl yung nasa highway na part. But anyway, correct answer, if you say flaunt, it actually means flexing or showing off. Okay? Like, "Uy, si Jason pina-flaunt yung girlfriend niya." Oh, 'di ba? Sinasama mo na sa handaan, sa celebration, sa family niyo. So you are flaunting your partner. You are showing it off. Yung naka-mirror selfie ka sa yung bagong iPhone 16 fully paid. Oh, uy, pina-flaunt yung iPhone. So that's showing off or flexing. Okay? So here, pinapakita nila yung outfit nila sa Instagram stories. So it's not disguise, it's not hide, it's also not beautify. Obviously, it's show off. Okay? So correct answer is letter C. Next, you never did anything to thwart his plans for the divorce. Perhaps you never cared. Ano ba yung thwart? It means, does it mean defend? Letter B, go along. Letter C, oppose. Or letter D, stop. Comment down your answers. Paano ka ba turn on sa akin, ma'am? That can vary. That can vary. Ano yung nakaka-turn on sa mga babae? Hygiene. I think it's the same for the guys. I think yung mga lalaki ayaw nyo ng mabaho. 'Di ba? So it's the same for us as well. But a big turn on for me is if a guy is calm. You know, yung kalma lang. Ayoko yung I don't like shouting, ayokong mataranta. So it's really attractive if someone is composed. That's why. LPT ka na po ba? Yes po, sa awa ng Diyos. I passed my board exam last 2022. I graduated my master's degree last July. Sa awa ng Diyos. So yon, nakakapagod pero kailangan 'no, at gusto ko rin naman. Anyway, here, it's either it can be to oppose, puwede din namang to stop. But ang general ng idea ng thwart kasi is you are preventing something. So a stop, if you say stop, it could be a very general term, okay? So since we're talking about the plans for the divorce, it means you're trying to oppose it, or in other ways, to prevent it from happening. So our answer is letter C, okay? Next, uh, he considered diplomacy to be his forte, handling negotiations with ease. Ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng forte? Is it weakness, strength, hobby, or dislike? Comment down your answers. Actually, this is a very good word to learn. So, ano ba yung forte? Mhm. So that is correct. That's baby strength. Okay. So tayo iba-iba tayo ng forte. Some people's forte are with speaking, some are with sports, some are with programming, 'di ba? So kung saan ka nag-e-excel, 'yan yung forte mo. So you should find your forte there. Ano yung kasunod ng forte? Forte 1. Okay. Ha 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 ha. Bye, ma'am. The project's success was a debacle, leading to a complete reevaluation of the team's strategy. So remember, they are re-evaluated. So ano kaya yun nangyari? Is it letter A, a tremendous failure? Letter B, a groundbreaking achievement? Letter C, a minor setback? Or letter D, an unexpected victory? So the project's success was a debacle, leading to a complete reevaluation. So from the very beginning, they reevaluated everything. Kasi kapag minor setback lang, pwedeng konti lang yung baguhin, di ba? But dito, complete reevaluation. Ibig sabihin, debacle means a tremendous failure. Okay? So pay attention to these words kasi lumalabas sila. Okay, some of them are recent. The contract stipulates that in cases of exigency, immediate action must be taken. Oh, immediate action must be taken in cases of exigency. Is it excessive planning, urgent need, legal confusion, or financial mismanagement? Comment down your answers. Yes, thank you so much, Sir Ian Kenneth. Baka lang naman makatulong, di ba? But it's also good for your mental practice. Maganda na rin yan. You know, wala masyadong screen time. From time to time, we also learn something. Recently, nahihirapan ako talaga with self-discipline kasi nalungkot ako sa pagkamatay ni Liam Payne. So, wala ako masyadong ginagawa. Hoo, hoo, hoo. All right. Anyway, correct answer is that's correct. Immediate action, it means it's urgent. Okay, immediate, urgent. Exigency means urgent need. Letter B. Next, after several recurrences of the same issue, the company decided to change its policy. Is it first appearance, rare exception, repeated event, or permanent disappearance? Pay attention. Um, after several na paglabas ng the same issue, the company decided to change its policy. Hello po, this is verbal reasoning. Ma'am, anong name mo? Exams Jenny po. Exams Jenny sa Facebook. Matanong lang ma'am, saan ba yung nauna? Cloud, rain, thunder, or flood? Po ba yung series niya dyan, ma'am? Oh, well, what is this in perchance to? Of course, last yung flood, di ba? cloud, rain, thunder. I cannot give a definite. I need the whole context for me to be able to answer. Okay. Anyway, correct answer is that's repeated event. That's right. Recurrence is paulit-ulit na nangyayari. Again, after several. Okay. So may isang problema pa, ulit-ulit siyang lumalabas. So finally, instead of sticking to it, they decided to change the policy. Recurrence is a repeated event. Next, the oasis turned out to be nothing but a mirage, vanishing as they approached. Is it letter A, a true destination? Letter B, a visual illusion? Letter C, a physical obstacle? Or letter D, a fortunate discovery? So the oasis turned out to be nothing but a mirage. Ano kaya yon? Uh, is it A, B, C, or D? All right. So it's a visual illusion kasi. So the answer is letter B, correct. It vanished as they approached, no? So yung parang in the middle of the desert, there's like water or something. Visual illusion lang pala yun. Kasi nung papalapit na sila, konti-konti nawawala. So that's a mirage, okay? Visual illusion. Illusion lang na imagination, mga dilulu. Next, the process of germination is critical to the growth of any plant. What is germination? Is it harvesting, seed sprouting, planting seeds, or flower blooming? Comment down your answers. What do we mean by the word germination? So this is okay, that's correct. So yung paglabas ng ano ba yung ano? So seed sprouting. Seed sprouting, okay? Next, germination is seed sprouting. Next one, they agreed to meet at the same rendezvous point every week. They agreed to meet at the same rendezvous point every week. Is it public park, dangerous area, random location, or agreed meeting place? Yan po. Kinoment ko yung name ng aking page. Pero usually talaga for let lang. I lecture for Sir Jerome naman, but only for verbal reasoning. So if you know anyone, yung jowa nyo, education, yeah, you can refer them to me. So there. Anyway, if you say rendezvous, that's it. Agreed meeting place. Okay. So I think this is one of the songs that's very famous. If there is a place na paulit-ulit yung pinupuntahan or you both agreed to go there, it's another term for rendezvous. Okay. Let's go to our rendezvous. Char. So that's letter D. Next. The leader was surrounded by acolytes who followed and supported his every decision. What do you mean by acolytes? Is it devoted followers, opponents, uninterested bystanders, or rivals? Dito, you can actually do odd one out, diba? I think most of the options are negative except one. Uh-huh. And if you can see in the sentence, if you can see in the sentence, the leader was surrounded and he was followed and he was supported sa lahat ng decision niya. So that means acolytes, these are the devoted followers. Opponents and rivals, they mean the same, so you can remove them. If you say uninterested bystanders, bakit naman sila susunod at magfa-follow or magsusupport if they are uninterested? So it doesn't make sense, diba? That's why acolytes is letter A. Next, her mental paradigm shaped the way she approached new problems. Her mental paradigm shaped the way she approached new problems. Is it social circle? Is it financial stability? Is it cognitive framework or educational background? So dito we can answer if you're familiar, mental is the way someone thinks. Diba? The way someone thinks, yung filter ng utak niya. Now, if you know one word, you can answer this, and that is the cognitive. Kasi cognitive means mental. Cognitive means mental, okay? So ano yung system niya in his brain. So there, if we are disciplined, then it's really good for us, 'di ba? Especially if we try to solve problems or if we try to finish something. So yeah, yung mental paradigm natin, it really matters, no? So anyway, answer is the cognitive framework. And finally, it was ironic that the fire station burned down during a safety drill. It was ironic that the fire station burned down during a safety drill. Letter A, is it a surprising coincidence? Letter B, a planned event? Letter C, a routine practice? Or letter D, a humorous misunderstanding? If you say ironic, what does it mean? So, nasunog during a safety drill. Kung kailan nag-safety drill, dun pa nasunog yung fire station. So, it means it's a surprising coincidence. Para bang strange coincidence. No? Yeah. If you say ironic, it's strange. Okay? Now, it's ironic that you're here, you're working on a holiday. So, it's weird. It's surprising. Okay? So the fire station nasunog during their safety drill. So that's really ironic. So our answer is letter A. There, and I think that ends my lecture. Thank you so much. It was nice to meet you all. O, wag niyo ko iwan ha, hanggang na dito si Sir Jerome. Nasaan kaya si Sir Jerome? Hello, sir. So natapos na po kami. So yun lang yun. Nandito na si Sir. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, Ma'am Jen, no, for that very entertaining lecture din. And for sure, marami yung ma-miss ka dito. Guys, if you want, no, you can follow Ma'am Jen sa kanyang page. Wait lang. Dito ko. Ay, saan ba yan? Okay, so Exams Janie po, yan yung page niya. And if you have na kakilala na mag-take din ng let, so Ma'am Jen po is isa sa ano natin dyan. Foundation ng Let Review for English. Okay, so thank you so much and bukas ulit po, same time, 6:30 po and same page. Okay, so good night everyone and thank you po. Hopefully, marami kayong natuwan. Okay, see you bukas ulit. Thank you, Ma'am Jen. Thank you, everyone.